Welcome back to the Mystic Media channel. I am back with some more free readings. So here is the first free reading in a series of free readings I'll be doing over the next few days. I just want to thank you guys for bearing with me. I've been really busy, so I have to always put these free readings on the back burner if I got some, orders to fulfill and all that type of stuff. So here we go. This first free reading is for D'Angelo. So D'Angelo wrote me saying, "My name is D'Angelo, and I was wondering if you could take a look at my chart for me. My birthday coming up. I was born on February 5th, 1992. I would love to know about general things, but I also had a question specifically in the realm of relationships. I've been intimate with this guy, we'll call him Angel, undercover for about 3 years on and off. We are like best friends, but we kept it a secret due to his relationship he was in at the time. His boyfriend slash fiance actually had the exact same birthday as me, only it's the year. Maybe that's why he found a certain instant connection to me. Angel's birthday is November 21st, 1988. Anyway, Angel and I are very much alike to where we are from, to what we've been through in life. That's your Cancer South Node messing with you. This whole similarity and of backgrounds and all that. We naturally bring excitement into into each other's lives. Our friendship is intellectually stimulating and the sex is amazing." He put it in all caps. "Every time we do it, it feels like we are literally bonding, and I find myself having to intentionally detach myself from the energy, which normally isn't a problem because I've dated in between this time of us being undercover. The relationship was on and off as well, and there was even a point in time, based on flirty words and comments, that I believe his fiance was also interested in me. Never confirmed that. I moved out of state in an attempt to be more committed to a serious relationship, but after a year we found ourselves back in the same burning, passionate ordeal." That's the part I don't really understand. Did you mean that you moved out of state in order to be away from Angel to try to be in a more committed relationship? Get back to me on that one. Now, you said, "Sometimes I think about the possibility of us being soulmates and wonder if this is true. And if so, do you see us being able to commit to one another in an actual relationship that isn't on the low low? He and his fiance aren't together, and I am currently single. The only thing standing in our way now is the statewide distance. Please let me know about that and anything else you feel I should be aware of. Thank you so much for entertaining me with your insightful astrological expertise." Well, you're welcome, D'Angelo. So I pulled your charts and I pulled some cards, and I'm just going to get down to the bottom of things because I really don't have much time. But you have basically like fantasy written all up in your chart, also like escape, secrecy, low, low. So that's what you and him have been doing. Your Juno is at the second degree of Pisces. So that's that whole secrecy, low, low, like you said. So this is going to be a reoccurring theme in your life, not just with Angel. And it's funny, his name is Angel because Pisces is very angelic. So that's funny. But with your Juno at the second degree of Pisces, I see that as you yearning for closeness, but that closeness may never come to pass. Your sun is at the 16th degree of Aquarius, and that could deal with you attracting men that are not fully available to you. That 16th degree, it reflects that whole Pisces energy, and you do got Mars conjoined to Neptune. So with that, it's like you attract flaky men, or you're just primed for secret affairs and that whole fantasy thing and the yearning and the escape from reality and all that type of stuff. Now, where the gray sex is coming from, Angel's Mars is in trine to your Chiron, his Pluto is in trine to your moon, and his Pluto is in sextile to your Venus. Where the fantasy, escapism, secrecy aspects are coming from, Aaron's Neptune is in sextile to your moon, his Neptune is conjoined to your Venus, his Neptune is in trine to your Jupiter, and his Neptune is conjoined to your North Node. So that whole secrecy theme, low, low, like you said, is very prominent, not just in your chart, but in your synastry with Angel. So it's going to be very hard to get away from that whole, this is our little secret, this is my temporary escape, because that's the essence of the relationship that you have with him. Now, you could continue to be like that, But if you want a real committed relationship that is really concrete, and that's what you really need in this lifetime, because you got Venus conjoined to your Capricorn North Node, um, you really need to look elsewhere. So I pulled some cards to, because basically I pulled some cards about your question. You said, do you see us being able to commit to one another in an actual relationship that isn't on the low low? So the cards I pulled was the Ten of Cups. That's the situation. So that's dealing with you and him being these, this friendship. But that's a Pisces card. So the secrecy theme resurfaces. The challenge is the Six of Swords. That's the distance that you talk about. You said the only thing standing in our way now is statewide distance. But it's more than just distance. It's the detachment theme. And the interesting thing is Angel's life path number is 4. So he's not really inclined to really be with one person in a committed relationship, which is why he was cheating on his boyfriend with you. The advice is the Hermit, and that's clearly a no, because that Hermit is like, that's you basically waiting on the sidelines for him to give you that call to say, come on down, I'm ready to see you again. Or, you could look at that as just waiting for the moment for him to move to where you're at, but it could just be indefinite waiting. And then the outcome is Queen of Cups. So that could deal with where you're still going to be available to him, but where you realize now that it's just basically about fantasy. It's about that element of secrecy. It's about that escape that you need from reality. But eventually, you're going to want something more real, something more concrete, something more permanent. So, my advice to you is to, continue to um, reap the benefits of this relationship for what it's worth, but know that it's going to have an expiration date. And y'all have some challenging aspects in your synastry that basically shows that this is not the right type of relationship for you. So, Angel's Pluto is squaring your Sun and Mercury. That's not good. That's like rejection aspects. And also, you could look at that as avoidance on Angel's part. His Uranus and Saturn are in semi-square with your Sun. That can lead to breakups, separations, even if it's temporary. That's basically instability. Your Saturn is squaring his moon. Your Neptune and Uranus is in semi-square to his Sun. So y'all got some challenging aspects, especially involving one's outer planets and their and another person's personal planets. You also have, where is it at? Your Jupiter is conjoined to Angel South Node, so that points to that whole long distance theme that you probably will never be able to get away from. And then Angel's Chiron in Cancer is conjoined to your South Node. So that could deal with, he might bring some pain in this relationship. Pain, it could be emotional pain, emotional wounding, because you're never going to get that closeness that you yearn from him. So I hope I made things clear. I feel like deep down inside you already know the deal. But if you have any questions, you can send me an email or you could post a comment in the comment section. And if anybody would like a chance for a free reading within the next couple of months, send me an email, put free reading on the subject line, include your birth information, date, location, time. If you don't have the time, that's okay, and provide a detailed question. Now, if you would like a reading now, you could go to my website at rabina.com. Peace and many blessings, and I'll be back with some more free readings.